It's officially game week for the Raiders. They are counting down to kick off Sunday in Carolina. No more training camp. It's time to focus on the real thing. Adam Hill, Vinny Bonsignore at the team facility. Vinny, it's a different vibe right now. They're actually preparing for a game. It's not about cutting down the roster. It's not about preparing for your own things. You are focused on an opponent now.
Yeah, no question about it, and it just gets jacked up a little bit, no doubt about it. It's too bad we can't actually see enough, to because everything is just so weird this year with COVID-19. But it is what it is. It would have been fun to be in the locker room because you feel that energy on game week. Guys are just flying around, ready to get after it. We just don't have that access right now. But no matter what, it is game week, first game of the season against the Carolina Panthers on Sunday. Kind of a mysterious team for the Raiders. Matt Rule, last time we saw him, he was at Baylor, and before that at Temple. So not quite sure what the new head coach of the Carolina Panthers is going to bring to the table. But no matter what, the Raiders are a better team than the Carolina Panthers. That's flat out. No excuses. They need to go over there and win a game, and pretty decisively, and get ready for the New Orleans Saints a week later.
Yeah, quite a bit of line movement on the Raiders. The market seems to favor the Raiders as well this week. We get into plenty of that as the week goes on. Well, the Panthers will be breaking in a new quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater. Some maybe quarterback news for the Raiders. Interesting. We show up today. No Marcus Mariota. We do see an old face, though. DeShone Kizer on the field. What do we make of this?
Yeah, DeShone Kizer just mysteriously showed up at practice today. It looks like he's going to be on the practice squad. And as Adam mentioned, no Marcus Mariota. Now, that's kind of a ongoing thing with Marcus Mariota. He missed significant time during training camp, at least a week and a half. By my calculations, with an undisclosed injury. All I have been told is that it's not leg related. But that was a good week and a half ago. Things changed. We'll see what comes out, because injury reports, at the very least, we're going to find an injury report unless something else happens with which you don't want to think about him going to the IR just yet. But I mean, if you can't count on the guy to be healthy, and it doesn't look like he has been throughout camp, you might have to make an adjustment.
Well, we'll see how they adjust. Maybe a roster move coming later in the day. We will find out. Make sure you stick with Review Journal and Vegas Nation to find out all about that. We did hear from some players today. Rico Gafford made the team. Not a whole lot of groundbreaking stuff out of Rico Gafford today. We'll hear from him in a second. But what did you make of what Rico had to say?
Yeah, I mean, obviously ecstatic that he makes the team right out of training camp. He's got that last wide receiver spot. He brings some versatility, especially on special teams. So I don't know exactly how much we're going to see of Rico Gafford in everyday downs or every snap kind of downs. But I would imagine that he's going to be a factor in special teams.
So let's hear what Rico Gafford had to say, maybe his thoughts on what his role is going to be for this Raiders team.
The last 2 years, I was, in and out of roles, rather it was offense or defense. Didn't really, have a specific skill set yet. So going into this offseason, I knew that I was going to be playing wide receiver 100%, and that, in order for me to, become a guy that is playing on Sundays, I would have to completely, dedicate myself to working on my craft and, getting better as a receiver, getting better at running, different type of routes, just doing a bunch of stuff to where I was, more confident in coming in here this year in training camp and being able to compete and, doing it at a high level.
So that's Rico Gafford, part of this 53-man roster. Maybe see some changes throughout the week. We'll keep you updated on all of that, though, at Vegas Nation and ReviewJournal.com. Game on Sunday. We'll have everything you need to know about the Raiders and Panthers at the Review Journal. Vegas Nation, get the app. Follow us on all the social media platforms as well. For Vinny Bonsignore, Adam Hill, Heidi Fang, we'll talk to you guys again soon. Off day tomorrow, and then we'll be back out here on Wednesday.